Hey everyone, my name's Jim and welcome back to My Movie Obsession, a place for film obsessives and geeky movie fans. And yes, Robert Pattinson is Batman. Our favourite sparkly vampire has actually officially been cast as the Caped Crusader. But I actually think this could be a good thing, and here's 5 reasons why. Not to toot my own horn, but when Robert Pattinson's name was in the runnings, I was actually fairly behind it, and I actually kind of predicted that he would be Batman. You know, I'm kind of responsible, guys, for him becoming Batman. Kind of responsible. I actually wanted Armie Hammer to play Batman. I think he has a straightforward Batman look, and I just couldn't imagine him as Bruce Wayne. But Robert Pattinson, for me, there is some real interest there, and now it's actually happening. You know what? I think casting against type is a good idea. So the first reason why I think Robert Pattinson could be a great Batman is he can be brooding. We all know Bruce Wayne and Batman need to be depressed, grumpy bastards. While you may dislike Twilight, you can't deny he has a great scowl. We know Bruce Wayne is a little bit of an emo and the actor needs to convey that. And I think Robert Pattinson, early on in his career, he showed that seriousness on his face despite it being a bad movie not many people like. But he wasn't necessarily the bad thing in the movie, it was kind of the script, his facial expressions and this and that. He could be cold, and that was what he was supposed to be in Twilight. So he was supposed to be cold and closed off, as is Bruce Wayne in a lot of ways. So I can sort of imagine him as Bruce Wayne, and of course there are other movies, which is crazy to me because everyone's going crazy about Robert Pattinson. He's done about 90 other movies, guys, and pretty much a lot of them are good, and have good performances by Robert Pattinson. I haven't seen them all. But he's done about 2,000 other movies, guys. I think that Robert Pattinson looks like someone who has something going on behind his eyes. And it may not be all positive. And we need that with Bruce Wayne. And I think he's shown that scowl in other movies, especially Cosmopolisis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Cosmopolisis. How the fuck do you pronounce it?
I don't know. Could have been better.
I think he showed it in other movies. And he's got a lot of range. Just don't judge him entirely on Twilight, guys. Let it go. Number 2, second reason why I think Robert Pattinson could be a great Batman is he's the perfect age. Now, we need to see a younger Batman because Ben Affleck being cast as kind of a mid-40s Batman kind of backfired because we were just sitting there going, what the fuck happened? Like, who's he beaten? Who's the villains? Where's he been? We literally just given Ben Affleck as Batman, who did great. We're just giving him and said, care. This guy's got a past, care. And that was really detrimental to the whole DCEU.
Oh shit.
We need to see Bruce Wayne's journey from the beginning. That's why obviously Christian Bale's trilogy was so popular. We got Batman Begins where he started off young, Dark Knight was kind of, getting more mature, Dark Knight Rises was the end of his career. We saw the whole culmination of his Batman. We need to see the journey of a Batman, and we can see that with Robert Pattinson. He's a perfect age. He's a young guy, but he's maturing. He's, in his 30s now, so we can have a journey with the guy. And that's what we want with Bruce Wayne. He's a guy who we'd like to see going on a journey. So the third reason why I think Robert Pattinson could be a great Batman is he's an underdog, just like Michael Keaton, and he reminds me of Michael Keaton. This choice really does take me back to where Michael Keaton was picked. Well, it doesn't take me back because I was 1 year old. Even at then, I was questioning casting choices at 1 year of age. I obviously was too young, but everyone went crazy. Everyone hated on Michael Keaton becoming Batman. And I like when these casting choices against type pay off. And Michael Keaton, there was something interesting about him where you were like, well, actually, maybe. And I feel like Robert Pattinson has that same thing.
You're working with a professional here!
And I think he has that kind of Michael Keaton look. Michael Keaton was always a bit of an eccentric Bruce Wayne, so we might get that with Robert Pattinson. But the thing with Robert Pattinson is, he has the looks that will charm women, whereas Michael Keaton was more of a, no knocking the guy, but more of an average looking guy, I guess. Maybe there's some women out there who want to throw the knickers at Michael Keaton. More power to you, and I hope you do, because he's a great man. Whereas Robert Pattinson, he has the eccentric look, but he also has, I guess, the charm, and because of his hot throb status, he could draw in a lot of women. It's kind of, Michael Keaton, but with added sex appeal, I guess.
What?
And that's what brings me to number 4 on the list of why I think Robert Pattinson could be a great Batman is he can bring in new fans. Now, in a day and age where superhero burnout isn't really discussed, I do believe it exists. I do believe there are people out there who have superhero burnout. And am I getting there, guys? In a way I am, because there's so many, just so many. It's kind of been churning out. But when they're amazing, I'm all in. But there are people out there who are like, oh, another superhero movie. And we need to bring in some people. We need to bring in some, I don't know, females who find Robert Pattinson attractive and want to support him. We need to bring in not conventional people who like comic books. We need to get new people into comic book movies. You know, because the MCU, they've kind of ended their most popular series, the Avengers. We need to grab people back in. And DC is at a point where they need to grab people back in. I think they're doing a good job at the moment, but we need a kind of charming lead who can bring in women, who can intrigue guys who want to go there and maybe see him crash and burn. I think it's a good thing, Robert Pattinson being Batman, because he can bring people in, even if you're going to see him fail. Usually with casting choices like this, I can't really think of many. They usually manage to surpass expectations, so I'm optimistic. And the fifth and final reason why I think Robert Pattinson could be a great Batman is he's an amazing actor, guys. We can't just associate him with the Twilight movies. That's like saying that Leonardo DiCaprio, Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt, when they were young, they done a lot of shit. We don't associate them with it though. We look at what they've done. I mean, look at Zac Efron. If we associated him with his shit from the past, we'd never like the guy. We'd be like, get out, Zac. High School Musical. But then Zac would have never gone on to play Ted Bundy. What a journey that is. High School Musical to fucking Ted Bundy. Mental. He's progressed as an actor so much. There's many movies that Robert Pattinson's done since, and a lot of them are fairly well reviewed, such as The Rover from 2014, Cosmopolisis, or Cosmopolisis, however you pronounce it, from 2012, which is great, and that's a good film to watch if you're skeptical about Robert Pattinson. You will see another side to him. Water for Elephants, that was a decent movie with a decent performance. And then there's way more movies that he's done. You know, he's done loads, guys. He's done loads of different genres. If we held these actors to just what they started off with and just reject them because of that, we'd never accept anyone. There's so many actors who done so much bad stuff when they were young and became icons. You know, we really shouldn't hold actors' past against them. We should give them a chance to mature. And maybe, just like Zac Efron, just like DiCaprio, just like even Brad Pitt, you know, Johnny Depp with his early stuff, we should give Robert Pattinson the chance to mature. I feel like he's doing it in a lot of films, and we should let him take on the role of Batman. Whether he crashes and burns, we should give him a chance, guys, because he's got the capabilities. So that's my 5 reasons why I think Robert Pattinson could be a great Batman. Now, I'm not saying he definitely will be. This is just he could be, and I'm going to give the guy a chance. I'm optimistic, guys. So let me know what you think of Robert Pattinson being officially announced to be playing Batman. I mean, I know it's been official, but you know, it's probably going to come out that he's not playing it, and then I'll look stupid. But apparently it's officially announced. So guys, let me know in the comments down below. Let's debate. Do you want to see Robert Pattinson as Batman? Do you agree with me, or do you not agree with me? Do you think he's a terrible choice and we should not be optimistic? Let me know, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you're a geeky movie fan, that you're obsessed with movies, you love retro movies from the 80s and 90s, superhero movies, and all that good stuff. We talk about all that sort of stuff, and please watch another video from the channel on the screen now, and I will see you guys in the next video.